They do all the digging.
Now we can't show you everything in the site because certain things,
Are not published.
which are the most recently discovered things,
Like that side.
are not yet published, so they're off limits. But we're going to show you some of the older findings, explain them as best we can. We'll have a blog post later with Dr. Pichnikov, who can actually explain things more in depth. This is one of the first columns which they're conserving or restoring, because this is a conservation project. It's not just an excavation, so they actually have to spend a lot of hours constructing, putting back together the conservators put back together the actual meduneta or hieroglyphs, which takes a long time. And then they actually have to make new blocks of limestone by hand,
Which you saw him doing.
which we'll hopefully have some video of that as well soon to put online. So this is all hand done. They don't have big machines or anything like that, so it takes some time. Let's see if we can. See if we can walk through this mess and get to the other restored wall. As you can see, there's a lot of mud brick that they put up against the walls to help stabilize, and also to cover up and help keep some of the stuff that's still intact, keep it preserved while the dig is going on. So this is all modern mud brick, obviously. And here we have the infamous Karakamoon, who was the first Ankh priest, one of the first Ankh priests during the 25th dynasty.
Was he the mayor?
No, he was the first Ankh priest. The mayor was Karabashkin.
Okay.
But this is Karakamoon, and this is one of the best pictures we have of his brother. And we have here, I think this is a Basenji dog, really intricately carved.
See the muscles on the dog? It was a strong dog.
And then over here, we have some other people, likely to be people who worked with Karakamoon to help him with his work as a priest. And up here we have another. And you see the medunets all around it. Here we have, hasn't been restored yet, but we have three brothers next to each other. I'm not sure what they're doing, it's hard to tell.
So, you want to explain what you do? Or what you did today?
What we did? You want to go up there and do it?
Oh, we could do it down here. Because there's pieces here.
Okay. Kind of show an explanation. So, as the conservators, or as the locals who do the digging, shift through the pieces over in that area, they shift through different, limestone, because the roof collapsed in this tomb. So you have a lot of fragments from the walls and just random fragments of limestone. So they have to sift through all that and determine what's worth keeping and what's actually a part of the actual carvings, as opposed to just random limestone. So this, of course, is a piece, as you can see, is painted. There's a column here. So our job as ASA Restoration Project mission members is to, at least one of our jobs is to take the pieces after it's been sifted through, and then it's labeled down here in the tomb, the location it was found and the date. And then we take the pieces outside of the actual tomb, and we just take a description of the pieces. You can see here, this is another piece with some medu neter on it. So we look through the pieces, we take each piece in a piece of paper, and we determine, we make a description. We say, what colors are on it, how it's been painted, if there's any plaster on it, what color the actual stone is, because that varies. Has the stone been damaged, and what way has it been damaged? Give a description of the images on the stone, on the limestone, because all this information matters in terms of putting it back together. Because obviously, for example, the color of the stone matters, because this is a gray piece, and see, this is more gray. Well, this is actually a pink piece of limestone. So
Let's put it in the sun because it's too dark here. I don't know.
you can see that this on my right is pink, and this is more of a gray color. So these obviously couldn't go together because of different colors of stone. So all these little descriptions make a big difference in terms of helping the conservators put the tomb back together and put all these pieces back together, because it's very intricate work. So that's what we're doing so far. And we also have to take photographs of each piece after we do that and document it, so that this is all to help the conservators do their work.